Anime of the week, number 3.
I only watched 2 things this week, to be honest.
What'd you watch?
My Hero and Beastars.
You didn't watch No Guns Life?
I missed No Guns Life.
Okay.
Was
Did
it
you catch
anime
up
of
on
the
Dr.
week?
Stone?
Almost.
Almost?
Yeah.
Okay. I watched
Dr. Stone's getting better. I say.
I watched Fire Force, Dr. Stone, My Hero, Beastars.
No Guns Life?
Oh yeah, I watched No Guns Life too. That's it.
So out of those, what was your favorite?
So No Guns Life and Fire Force are knocked out. I actually liked Fire Force's episode this week though. It was I think it was good. So what we have, My Hero, Beastars, and Dr. Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Stone, this episode wasn't bad either. I think it's like around the same level of My Hero. All the episodes this week weren't like crazy. I think each episode I watched were like okay. So those 3 are around the same. I think Beastars might take it for me.
Yeah. I mean, I only watched 2 things, but I thought Beastars was a little better than My Hero.
Yeah. Those things, everything was really the same. Like on the same part of like quality. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Dr. Stone was good because we see Tsukasa again, and he looks pissed. So it's like it's kind of hype.
Yeah.
Like when Tsukasa was on the screen, I felt interested.
That's how I always feel with him.
Yeah, he's like an interesting character. So, and Beastars. You want to talk about Beastars?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like Beastars. As I've told you, I feel like the episode would have been really, really good if, like, I understand it's kind of mirroring like real life, where this dude is like never really talked to a girl in his life. Now he's fallen for this bunny because she's like the first girl he's really had like an interaction with like this in his life. Took off her clothes in front of him and everything, and he's falling for her, and he's falling for the school thought. I feel like this is what happens in real life. Like, these, like, nice kids will fall for, like, you know, someone, either gender. Someone who gets around.
Yeah.
Because they're getting around and they're going to get to you, too. But they've never felt that before, so they feel it's extra special for them. But the moment at the end of the episode was really nice, and I really liked it. But I would have liked it even more if I didn't see Lewis
clapping
her cheeks, because like it just makes it a little less special for me. Even it would have made it better if like I saw the Lewis clapping her cheeks next episode.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
It just like hurt that moment for me.
You think, you know what? It would have been more. It would have been. I think I get what you're saying. I feel like it would have been more impactful if that happened after, because now you would have been like, oh well, maybe she can turn around or something, because you're seeing how she's acting towards.
Yeah, and
then you see that and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy, but because it happened before that, it kind of just like, oh, she's just a major thought, man. Oh my god.
Right.
And then you see, it's like, bro, you just start feeling bad for Legosi, because like, bro, you don't even know.
Yeah, I do feel bad for Legosi. But also, he tried to kill her too. he can't help it. Like, that's his instinct and everything. He's a wolf. He wants to eat a rabbit or a bunny, whatever she is. Yeah. But still.
I do appreciate the Legosi scene. Maybe the timing is wrong, but I'd like it because
at the end,
the Legosi. No, not my bad.
The Lewis scene.
The Lewis scene, yeah. The timing may have been weird, but I think the act of that happening, I think it says something, because it's weird because he's like this top dude that feels like untouchable by the other girls, yet he's going for the most lowest girl in terms of like, you know,
like
the school hierarchy.
That's what when I saw it, I'm like, why is this dude messing around with the school thought?
I mean, maybe
like,
because
if you can have anyone, why would you have the person that everyone has?
Maybe I know, but maybe that's. I feel like that's humbling, not humbling, but like, I think there's like a deeper meaning to that. I just don't know how to like express.
I don't know, because it looked like she was trying to have like a real conversation with him too.
Yeah,
and he was just like, "We're fucking." That's what I got from that scene.
She must be good.
Talking about a
Yo, she must be really laying it down, bro.
We're talking about a humanoid bunny who's like 3 feet tall, bro.
No, short, no pussy tight.
All right, bro. You better leave this in. You're not taking this out.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yo, I feel like
you're furry.
I feel like it's like a more down to earth thing with him, and maybe he feels safe
with her.
Yeah, or something like that. Like he feels like comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he doesn't have to live up to expectations with her.
Mm-hmm.
He can be normal because he's always putting on a face in front of all these people.
Maybe.
So
yeah. I understand the scene. I personally, I don't like it, but maybe that's what they want me to feel.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, man.
Another scene that I feel like has been overshadowed by some other scenes in this episode is when Lugosi was trying to talk to her at lunch, and he just keeps like blanking out.
That shit was funny.
Like, nothing. Yeah, it felt a little extreme to me. It was like, all right, even like the biggest pussy would just like say something. But
no, I've been in that situation
where you're just like you just mute for like 2 minutes, and they're like,
yeah, man. I remember in high school. I remember in like high school, we're at the table, and then my friends, they were sitting. And there was this pretty girl that was sitting on the table. We were all like talking, but then the friends got up to go do something real quick, and she was just sitting there like, we were just waiting for them to come back. Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm here with her alone. Yeah. What the fuck do I say right now? And I could not think of anything to talk about, and I was freaking out. Yeah, and was she asking you questions and talking to like this bunny was talking to him? I don't remember. I'm saying she was asking very basic questions. Oh, okay, yeah. Very basic questions, and he was just like, what do I say? My name. But I do like the way they will show what he's thinking at the same time as what's going on, and you feel the anxiety through the screen, and I really like that. Yeah, I think it's very good directing. Mm-hmm. Good different types of scenes, and the way they handle scenes is different from I've seen in other anime. Mm-hmm. I do like it too. Yeah. It's cool that he has like that. Seems like that dog friend is like a real dude for him. Yeah, like, he seems. I like that dog guy. Yeah, like he knew he was on some shit on stage, and he's still sticking by his side, which I like. The ostrich seems like he's building a group of friends. You can see the development. It's kind of reminds me of Mob and Mob Psycho. Kind of reminds me of that. There's that one dude who like he said was out of pocket. I don't remember what kind of animal it was, but the ostrich was like, why'd you say that? He's basically saying like he commenting on what happened the other night. Yeah. How he like flipped out and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what animal it was though. I thought it was a good episode. I liked it. It's my favorite episode of the week. I feel like we're gonna get more some crazy stuff. I feel like every episode has a small little twist or like something that you don't know. Mm-hmm. Everything gets spicy. Yeah, man. I don't know how they do it, but every week there's something spicy going on. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That all you have to say about Beastars? Really, yeah. Yeah. My Hero was. Yeah. My Hero's cool. My Hero's a good show when we're not focused on the kids in the classroom. I feel when we're focused on the kids in the classroom, it's really boring and typical, and the same thing over and over. It's just we're gonna introduce every character again, even though you already know who they are, and they're gonna say something that basically explains what kind of person they are. Like, oh, I'm the uptight one, I'm the stupid one, I'm the horny one, I'm the angry one. Like, it's like that, and I just feel like it's time filling sometimes. I get that. I do feel though, the reason why I think they do it is because it's been like a year or so since the last season, and some people forget who the characters are. That's stupid for me because the show has been going on. This is the 4th season. You don't know who these fucking characters are yet? I know, but like... That's bullshit. Okay, no, check this. What I'm saying is we've had these scenes countless times. I feel like half of season 3 was these types of scenes. Okay, majority of season 3 was like that. No, fuck that. But I do agree that the story is better when we're away from school. Like we're in the internship, you feel the tension because they're actually dealing with like real stuff. Not in school where they're surrounded by their teachers and all their classmates that's not going to do anything.
Them talking and being kids.
And we're not even. And the worst part about they could make this school stuff interesting.
Yeah, I've watched like Great Teacher Onizuka. I've watched shows where it's just school. We're watching Beastars right now. They're animals, but they're in school, and the whole time they're in school, like it's still entertaining. This is just like literally just people saying, like I said.
Yeah, like we don't learn any more about the characters while we're in school. The school should be the downtime part, and where we should learn about the characters, and we don't really learn much about them.
They just say
they just wait for like a. I feel like My Hero. They wait for like a crazy impactful scene, and then they throw you a backstory.
Yeah.
And then we never touch upon the backstory no more. We just talk about we might a little bit, like with Todoroki, but like. When do we talk about the characters and how they're dealing with things while they're in school? We don't. We just be like, oh, my internship. And then we, like, I want to apply to my internship. And then we go to the next thing. So we don't really learn much about them. But when we saw, what I did like about this episode was the Eri and running into Overhaul. That was cool. I love
that shit too. And I think Deku, like, I liked what he was doing there. Like, it was an actual, that's how, like, I would deal with it. Like, what are you gonna do? You're a hero. You're just gonna let her go. You got Mario, who like knows what he's doing, telling you to like let's move on. But at the same time, this girl wants you to protect her. So you could feel like how conflicted he was in that scene.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was definitely conflicted. And yo, when he pulled down his glove, you really felt like, oh, this dude about to really clap him. And his eyes.
And we've seen him and his men clap someone already.
Yeah. So you know he would try to clap them with no hesitation.
Right.
And then after
come down this dark alley with me.
Yeah. Then after he like his man was like, I'm sorry, she just got away. He was like,
yes, bro, that was crazy too. Fuck, keep going.
Yeah, when he clapped that dude, I was like, okay, this dude's like really on his shit right now. And then we see Shigaraki saying like, and you already know something's gonna be up with that, some shady about that going down. But the last scene we're gonna talk about is with All Might. What do you think about that?
Before that, I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I also like the way Deku is struggling in school because of his internship and the shit going on outside. It's really like it's real. It's like he's got a lot going on his mind that isn't just school, so that's gonna affect his schoolwork. Just like kids who have issues at home, and let's say you're on a sports team or something when you're in high school, or you have an internship that's demanding, that's going to affect your schoolwork. And it's not just like, oh yeah, we're not like, I'm happy that they're touching on that, because they really, if they didn't, I wouldn't have noticed. But it's nice attention to detail. What did I think about the All Might scene? It was nice, but I feel like I've seen this type of scene with him and All Might before, and it's like, okay, you gave this power to Deku because he was your biggest fan and he can save people too, blah blah blah, but you didn't even give this other kid a chance that is much more qualified. Like, you didn't even give him the chance of meeting you.
Yeah, dude, that's really it sounds like it's rash, and it's not like I get why Night Eye's like mad. Like he was training this guy, and he really believed that he could fill in the spot for all, because he didn't want All Might to die. So he was training this guy that he believed to do it, and All Might didn't even meet him and just gave away his power.
Yeah, and who knows All Might more than Night Eye? At least
exactly
from the past.
Night Eye knows him from the past. He was his sidekick for 5 years, and he knows his future. He knows his future, so he knows his past and his future. So he knows All Might probably better than a lot of people do.
Right. But
so if
he's the main character,
yeah,
and he wants it more, so I don't know. Give him what he wants, right?
Can I be a hero?
That's just how I feel about it.
I think it's really. I think that's a
I
really
feel like
stupid...
you could have still hooked up Deku with like being a hero or something. They could have found a way to hook him up somehow without like being like, all right, you're the next All Might.
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand he can only give his powers to one person.
Yeah.
But
they could have thought
at the
of something
same time, like, you know, there's Batman. Batman's a superhero without I don't know. Giving this underdog the strongest power doesn't make him the underdog anymore.
No, he's not. It
It
goes against
would
his
have been
thing.
a true underdog story if he was like somebody with like a crappy power or no power at all.
And that's
Kinda work.
that's why
'Cause
Mario is a
Makes
true
the
underdog,
most out of his power.
and his power is crappy. Well,
Right.
technically, like by
Compared to, you wouldn't think it was beastly, but he
made it
he
beastly.
forces it with it. Kind of like in JoJo when you see like a stand where you're like, this shit's weak, but then like the stand's a force.
Yeah, because
Or
of how they
Hunter
use it.
with Nen. Yeah.
It's how they use it,
Mhm.
and that's Mario's the true underdog of the story.
Mm. Yeah.
So,
But the scene was nice.
and do you
It's
think
the studio
how do you
does a
think
great job.
how do you think they're gonna do with All Might's death? Because they say Night Eye is never
Right.
wrong,
And he says he's gonna die. I don't know.
but it's like he should have died a long time ago. So
He should have just got clapped. I don't know. I feel like he should have got clapped against
All for
All
One.
for One, and All for One should have got. At least one of them should have been dead.
Yeah.
But both of them are alive. That's how I feel about that.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I have to say.
That's it for this week. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.